Welcome everybody, I hope everybody is well. I'd just like to warn you all that this is going to be a very controversial conversation. It may come across a little bit aggressive. There's no such thing as being perfect. This is a way of expressing how I feel about something that is being done wrong in the world, that is affecting and hurting other people, and things that continue to corrupt society. People have a right to express towards that in the way of teaching the enlightenment to people. It's simply my way of stirring the pot a little bit and bringing some emotions out of people so that you can feel what's going on. And if you get offended, it means that, you know, you're not dealing with your shadow self. I'm not interested in people who pretend to be perfect. When people like me are out there in many ways, in one form or another, whether it's in our occupation or anything, bringing the knowledge into the world and making a physical change, and that is what it's about. It's about a one-on-one communication, it's about physically doing something, and we just get to the point where you cannot continue to see some suffering. I would say, yeah, do it with great control. Alright? I want to encourage people to be very careful not to give activism a bad name. Okay, scumbags who rule the planet, sitting around at a table, plotting and planning, who have nothing better to do all day, and they flow to various parts of the world. Because evil does one thing really good, it's good at one thing, and one thing evil is good at is survival. You know, never think that an evil person is not capable of surviving. They're more capable of surviving than anyone that's good. Because the willpower for evil, the willpower for self-preservation, from someone who is corrupt is much greater than the will of someone who is not. So I was given these keys. I was born with this connection with the spirit world, and that's something that I work on in this life, and it's a gift that must be given to you, but they wouldn't give me too much that I can't handle, but I can tell you. And they are always around us in the spirit world. So tune into the spirit world itself. I really want people to understand what the potential of this world could be, but this cannot be anything with the current people ruling this planet. We're not going to move forward. Okay? Some people say being vegan is the first important step. I would say that if you can be vegan, that would be something that would help in this. And you live in this world, so we still need to follow certain rules in order to live it. Otherwise, there's no way that we are going to be able to accomplish our work with foolishness. That's not the way to go either, okay? That's going to cause problems. It should always be done from the shadows in your own way, okay? I'm not saying what I do, you don't say what you do, you just go and do what you need to do, okay? In natural law according to, meaning you do not harm any people in the process, okay? Other than that, you don't do anything unless you're attacked personally by someone else, okay? I'm not a big fan of guns myself, okay? I prefer cold steel over guns and a bow and arrow over a gun, you know, in general. Okay, but you might not have a choice. So, understand that. This is what an enlightened conversation consists of. Right? You want that stuff? Come and do ritual with me. Let's go and do other things, then we can start getting into the mysteries and enjoying. This stuff is not for that. This stuff is to talk about practical, you know, straight out, what's going on and what you need to do. Do not let this reality, you know, bring you down, because ultimately it is about you, each and every one of us, making the choice. Because people are killing it and all the life on it. Go green, follow natural law and be free to be living with what's going on now. I just hope all the good people, all the good women and men and children and animals are protected. It's And I hope that all the scumbags of this place are wiped out. And now you wonder why I wear black, why I have a gothic taste, why I have darker but not evil, okay, sense of understanding, why I have a certain dark sense of humor, okay. Basically, the fact that I'm still alive should say something, because I know I must continue in the hopes there still may be a chance of our survival. There are only 3 genders: male, female, and hermaphrodite. If people are gay, lesbian, straight, or bi, nothing immoral about that. Pick on something else. Connect with others. Okay, practice love and be loved and stay true to the true light of illumination. This is called spiritual biology. This is where it's at today. Okay, spiritual biology. The biological body. The body is so important. Don't listen to these stupid so-called gurus teaching you that the body is unimportant, that you should not look after the body. You should embellish the body. You should put a lot of effort in making yourself beautiful, making yourself clean, making yourself hygienic, looking after your hair if you want to have hair, looking after your clothing, smelling nice. These are things that you deserve to do, and that's just the way that it is. Anyone that teaches you the body is not important is an idiot. There are people that they're living in a fantasy world. There should be an equal balance between spiritual and biology. Okay, so the body can tell you many things. It's plain and simple. If you're not getting any contact with someone else, if you're not getting any love in your life, you're going to be depressed. You can be as spiritual as you want and get no affection from anyone. And if you want to be celibate and think that's going to give you a good life, you're deluding yourself. Okay? So, yeah. Don't worry about that. Worry about being a good person. Shigana Sensei, also known as Frankie Trainer, founder of Shindo